Hi, it's me, Rasheed Ogunlaru, coach, speaker, and author of Soul Trader, Putting Heart Back into Your Business and the Gift of Innate Success, and founder of Soul Leader. I'm delighted to be here for the October issue of Catch the Coach, your newsletter for fulfillment. And you can subscribe on YouTube and watch the video episode and get all of my other content. You can also get, if you're interested in the version that comes to your email, where I often go to topics into more detail, you can just go over to my main website, rosario.com, and subscribe to that, and you'll get that every month coming straight through to your email. This episode is all about change. As we get into October, everything's changing. The daylight hours are changing. The light is changing, the environment's changing, the trees are shedding their leaves. And this episode is all about facing, changing, embracing change. And we don't always find that easy. Let's start off though with a couple of quick pieces of news. I'm delighted to say, and speaking of change, you may have seen that I've also changed my t-shirt. I'm in the Soul Leader t-shirt. And the first thing is a piece of news around Soul Leader. Some of you may have already discovered my new resource, soulleader.com. I'm delighted to share with you now that the new look website is now up and running. Here it is, and I've clicked onto the new podcast page because I flagged up before that the podcast was just about to be launched, and I'm delighted that the first episodes are now up and they are available on the Soul Leader site. So you can subscribe on Soul Leader via the podcast page there, or what you can also do is you can just go straight through and subscribe wherever you get your podcast from. So you can see also, if you can't find it, just head over to the Soul Leader, soul-leader.biz site /podcast, and you can click to all the places that it's available. You can get it on Spotify, Amazon, Apple, the usual places, Spotify, etc. And you can get the RSS feed to get all of those episodes. The first couple of episodes are on authentic leadership and on imposter syndrome, which are very, very big issues for people who are on that journey of being a leader. So that's the first piece of news. The second piece of news that I'm really, really excited to share with you is that I am going to be hosting once again, and I'm delighted to be hosting once again, the British Library's Business Startup Day. So Business Startup Day happens annually most years. Well, there's a couple of times where it wasn't run during COVID and so on, as you can imagine, but it's run as part of Global Entrepreneurship Week. And so you can join me at the British Library on Tuesday, the 19th of November, and for a day of free inspiring events, seminars, discussions, panel discussions. It's a day full of inspiration, information, education for anyone who's on that journey of starting or growing their own business. And also it's going to be a great opportunity to network. So I'm delighted that I am going to be hosting that event. So come along. It's at the British Library. It's free, and book your tickets. So if you just look up Business Startup Day 2024, you should find that on Eventbrite page. And the British Library has loads of more information for you if you're on that journey. The British Library's Business IP Centre, if you're on that journey of starting and running your own business. My tip for this month is all around letting go. And letting go is very, very significant when it comes to change. And I want to ask you, just in the way that the trees are letting go of their leaves now, what is it that you need to let go of? What's it you need to let go of in order that the growth can come through? Or for you to become unburdened, or for you to connect back to yourself, or for you to get to that next stage in your life and your career. Letting go is really important. It might be that you're letting go of things in your home. It might be that, like some people I know, that perhaps there's a move that you've just made, or there's a move that you're going to make. Maybe it is that you're going to need to let go of old goals and dreams because they no longer fit you, or things have moved on. Maybe it is that there are some relationships that you need to let go of, or recognize that they are changing in some way, shape or form. Letting go can be tough, and sometimes it's about also letting be. But this thing of letting go, because for each new breath in, before there's to be a breath out. So there's a breathe in, we hold on, and we let go. It's part of the cycle of life. So letting go is my tip for this month. I then just wanted to talk a little bit about you in your life. What's really working? what's working for you. Often we turn our attention to what's not working. Really appreciate it. Because sometimes we perceive that we need to change things, but sometimes in our concept of I need to do this, I need to do this, things need to be better, bigger, greater, more enhanced, we sometimes overlook what's already there. But so what's already working? How can you embrace that? How can you accept that? How can you be grateful for that? And now what things perhaps do need to be changed? Are there routines and habits that need to change? And what help and support is that you need in order to help you navigate that change? So these are actually quite big questions. So when it comes to both your life overall and your career and your business, what's working well, what changes are going on for you personally or coming around the corner, what changes are happening for you professionally. Sometimes we've got our head so buried in the sand that we don't stop, pause, breathe, and look up and just consider what is coming around the corner. So just pause maybe now and breathe. What is it you're grateful for? What is it that you should be accepting? What needs to be let go of? What changes are coming around the corner, or things that you feel that you should make, be beneficial for you to make? These might be just very subtle changes, or they might be significant changes, or they're changes for your habits, your routines, your, how you eat, how you exercise, how you go about, how you structure your days and so on. Really do just give that some thoughts so that you're able to get the best for the season ahead and for the remaining season ahead. And if you think about it, as we head into October, this is it's a time of harvesting, but it's also a time of preparing for seasons ahead. So there might be personal planning you need to do. There might be financial planning that you need to do. So in the way that the squirrels are putting away the nuts and so on going to be doing that for the winter and so on ahead. Maybe there are things that you need to plan and prepare for the seasons ahead. So I want to invite you to just gently sit with that. I don't want to go into too much detail about anything else at the moment because there's actually quite a lot there. But just to summarize, this is the time that's synonymous with change. And in nature, it's a time of letting go and letting be on the one hand, as the trees shed their leaves. But also for you, it may well be a time of harvesting opportunities. Maybe it's about you spotting what opportunities are there in that near and present. And so it's also a time of, isn't it, planning for those seasons ahead. What is it that perhaps you need to prepare? What is it that perhaps you might need to change personally and professionally in order to move forward? And the last thing I want to say to add to that is what help and support is it that you need? We can't do it all alone. We're interrelated, we're interconnected. What help is that you need personally or professionally to help you in your career, in your personal life, in your relationship life, in your family life, in your business life? What help and support is that you need? Maybe that's a lovely moment also just to segue back to some of the events that I run regularly. My Networking for Success event is a great opportunity to make new contacts and connections and to learn how to do that really effectively and authentically. And my Soul Trader event, which is run once every month in proud partnership, both events run in proud partnership British Library, is an opportunity for you to pause, take stock, and look at your business and perhaps become re-energized and help you focus again on the seasons ahead. And you'll find lots more inspiration and tips and tools to help you on my YouTube channel, where you'll find far more information and support. And look, there's hundreds of videos, there's a number of different playlists, career playlists, there's the Soul Leader playlist, all sorts of information, inspiration. And don't forget my soul-leader.biz, the new resource, which also has inspiring interviews for those of you on that management leadership journey. And there's the Soul Trader resource, where there's also the Soul Trader podcast and other tips, tools, inspiration to help you on your journey. I'm going to leave it there. I want to thank you very much, and I want to invite you to really appreciate the season that we're in and every day that we have, and hopefully the season's around the corner also. Take good care. All the best. Lots of love from me, Rasheed. Oh, and I hope to see you at the Business Startup Show if you are on that journey. Take good care. Bye-bye.